So just a reminder that today at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, I will be doing a live so we can go over all this mess that Nature Boy called up and told us about yesterday on his live. Also be prepared to see the Nature Girls on a daily basis during their 2 hours. There's a lot of stuff going on. We'll discuss it further in that live stream. I will be doing a live stream commentary, so there will be talking and pausing the video because YouTube was not allowing us to just directly play the video all the way through. But with all that being said, it's at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time tonight for about an hour, and we'll go over a lot of things that just don't quite seem right. Now, I think that this is a good idea what Nature Boy is doing by getting and staying in the good graces of Keyz. Now, if you saw my last video, Nature Boy was in an altercation a few weeks ago. He's now just publicly letting us know about it, that a few inmates tried to murk him. They did cut his hand, and he decided to put himself in PC, protective custody, for his safety, and also that he uh, didn't want to have to defend himself going further, being in that, you know, part of the jail, and then end up catching a charge. He's already got the serious charges that he got pending now, and I guess he didn't want to add to what was going on. But
Feel good. I'm good. I got my freedom. I'm blessed. I'm chilling right now.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
It's a fact. Yo, you said you got into a couple incidents in there. What happened?
Niggas try to stab me up.
going on. But
you know what I'm saying?
I really think, and this is just my opinion, mental illness is crazy. It's a real thing, because the reason why I'm not going to be 100% with this, I'm only going with my gut, is we know that these people are sick. We know that these people like to take people out of the equation. As soon as you start calling out what you think is going on, then they place that person back into the equation, and then it makes you look like you're just giving out fake news.
You understand what I'm saying?
Keyz in the building. He trying to come up.
Alright. Yo,
yeah. Hey, yo,
I'ma holla at you.
Yo, I love you. Go visiting me, you heard?
Alhamdulillah.
Yo.
What up, fam? What's poppin'?
Everything regular. Hey, I just want to say I'm thankful. You one of the few people that stood by my side through this whole shit. You heard me? Even giving me the opportunity to get on here when people didn't even know you was, Keyz been there for me the whole time, yo. Riding with me. For real, like a real one.
But it's one or two things. Either Nature Boy took True out of the equation to stay relevant, which I don't know why he would have to do this at this point. He's already got a deal with Netflix, and he's already got other deals on the table, people that want to do documentaries with him as well. And it's in the ball's in his court whether or not he wants to do them. They're not people that he's reaching out to. They're reaching out to him. So he has a deal with Netflix. Keyz is his manager. It makes sense. Keyz, I would say, is a person that can manage money very well. He doesn't get a lot of views, but the money that he invests back onto the app that he's on, he makes a good quota every month. He knows how to manage money. He's also
respect to you, King. Respect to you, y'all. Allahu Akbar.
Appreciate it, fam. Appreciate it.
Allahu Akbar.
For real. I appreciate you, y'all.
Man, real is real. Loyalty is rare, fam.
money. He's also an agency owner, and he also was the agency owner of Nature Boy. True, if he is still around, the lights are not all the way on. He's also a flight risk. I mean, Nature Boy has mentally and physically done a lot of stuff to these Carbon Nation members, and if he didn't already leave, I wouldn't have him managing, or anyone of those disciples managing, any of the money. Now, the situation and the position that Malia, Aya, Zoka, and Efru are in right now is probably the only thing they're gonna manage.
Can you tell us
we
what?
appreciate all the love.
Can you tell us what's your upcoming events and like about your documentary and Brandon being your new manager?
Oh yeah, okay. So I got A&E trying to do a documentary on me, a docu series on me, and I got Netflix. The people that did the BBC thing, they trying to do another
the Nature Boy documentary,
they trying to come in here with the
BBC
camera
thing. Because I watched it,
and that's why I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna have Keyz be my manager because I want him to handle the business. You feel me? And
So
you know what
why
I'm saying?
you
Not
choose
just
Brandon to be your manager? Why you why you
because
choose
he did
Brandon?
it. Listen, before I'm gonna tell you why. Because first of all, he got a degree in it.
And that's accept his collect calls and be on Big Go and getting in their 5 boxes a day quota. You know, and Keyz, I'm quite sure, I never checked, but I think it's safe to say they're probably under Keyz's agency. Keyz is also financially helping Nature Boy because, you know, now he's his manager and he's going to also reap the benefits of what Netflix pays Nature Boy going forth. So, you know, Nature Boy right now is, you know, he's well off right now. He's setting up his situation for maybe the time that he has to do or whatever the situation going forth is going to be for him.
He got a degree in doing that. No, first thing first is loyalty to me.
Right.
You know, like in times like this, you never really know who got you until they got you. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's weird because the people that I thought was gonna have my back didn't have my back. Brandon or Keyz came out of nowhere like, I got you, fam. Don't worry about nothing. Looking out for me. Sent donations. Made sure I got money on my books. He been, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, man, that's crazy that you going through this. Holding me down. I'm like, yeah, that's real. But then I thought I was like,
but I really honestly don't think that True is in the equation. If he is, like I said, this is why they're having a tough time with their financial situation and with having somewhere steady to stay for the girls and getting donations, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, because of the simple fact that they just continuously lie to the public and deceive the public, take people, like I said, again, out the equation, and then put them back into the equation, and try to discredit commentary channels that may bring that to people's attention when these people fall off the face of the earth. I'm still going with my gut that I do believe maybe True left. That's just my gut. That is not the facts. That is not what I'm running with. That is not what I'm trying to make the public see to be what the truth is. I'm just like you. I'm a spectator, and I'm also listening to the conversation, how the conversation's going, the body language. I also don't want to blow anybody's cover, but there's been a few people that I talked to behind the scenes that have went and asked about True, and the girls have muted whoever they went to contact about True. They have muted these people, so we don't know if they're playing this role like they don't want to talk about that sensitive issue. Maybe True did leave, or they're acting it out, making us think, well, if they're not answering the question and they're muting us, you know, or blocking us from their social media handles, maybe True did leave. They could just be making us think that. They, you know, they don't get it. You know, Nature Boy, this is all orchestrated from Nature Boy. And they don't get it. The way Nature Boy got them confused, they don't realize Nature Boy wants the audience that views him to be confused too. He wants everybody to be confused except for him. But that's why Nature Boy ain't having too many good days, and horrible things are happening to him. But you know, he's got to understand that, you know, what goes around comes around. And you know, you've done a lot of stuff to people. You know, I don't wish no one to have to go to jail and throw the key away, but at the end of the day, you recorded a lot of incriminating stuff. And, you know, a lot of things lead me back to believe maybe True left because he started to sit with himself and he and he said, I don't want to be, if anything pops off, I don't want to be, included in this madness no more. And I need to live my life, and I'm quite sure he's being told. I'm quite sure they all are probably being told not to, to appear at his court appearances, because the reason why I'm saying that is because I feel like if they don't appear at these court appearances, if he orders them not to watch it, then he can, like he's doing with the women right now, he can string them along for as long as he can, and by the time they figure it out, then they're more programmed and brainwashed, and they'll stay stuck. And I think that's what he was trying to do with True too. So we just have to sit back and see how this plays out. I wouldn't expect for True to be in this live with the girls. I don't think he would be in the same room. Nature Boy wouldn't allow that. So I'm not trying to say, from what I observed from yesterday's live, True should have been sitting in that living room with them girls. But True should have been on that panel in a box up on Big O when they went live last night. If he is part of what is left of Carbonation, and it's very questionable, why wasn't he there to represent Three God? So just be mindful of it. And if he does appear, also be mindful that this is why, again, they're having a hard time getting people to support them, because they deceive people. If True pops back up, just like Malia popped back up, just like Efru popped back up, just like Zoka popped back up, because they do it on a regular basis, because there's a mental illness going on with all of them, and they don't get that it looks really crazy that they do this. But if he does pop back up, just know nothing has truly changed about Nature Boy, because if he was a changed man, he still wouldn't be playing mind games with the viewers.